Just a reminder to take care, and any of the movements that I suggest, just do them either a bit slower or with less range, so make the movement smaller, okay? And if there's any pain or strain, just stop, rest, and maybe skip that movement. Okay, let's get started. So coming to a comfortable standing position and just bringing yourself a little bit of quiet, allowing the mind to just quiet down and soften. And then bringing your sensing, your awareness to your feet. And then once connecting with the soles of your feet, just really lengthening up the leg line, up until the pelvis. Maybe tucking the tailbone under just slightly, feeling that core engagement as you tilt the tailbone under slightly, allowing the shoulders to soften, maybe rolling them up and back. And then finally maybe bringing the chin in very slightly towards the chest, just so the neck is more in line. You've got a nice natural S shape. Just finding your strong standing position. And then on your inhale, you're just going to rock forward very slightly. I'll show you from the side. You're going to inhale and exhale as you rock back slightly. So the weight is going into the toes on the inhale and then into the heels on the exhale. Maybe close your eyes for a moment and just imagine you as that little flickering flame on a candle. Still inhaling forward and exhaling. Just do a few more rocks, really getting into the body, noticing your balance. And then slowly just coming into your strong standing position, standing tall. And we're going to start to move like fire. So having the feet hip just wider than hip width apart, we're going to start by bringing the arms up along our midline, bringing them out as we bend the knees. And fire, or a candle flame, moves actually very slowly, especially when there's nothing disturbing it. So just moving really slowly. And maybe just watching as you move and seeing if you can go a little bit slower. And just imagining yourself as this flame, your arms sort of representing all the chemical reactions that happen in a flame. And you're inhaling as you go up, you're shining bright. Exhale as you're bending the knees, coming downwards. So now we're going to go into another movement inspired by fire. So we're going to inhale and raise the arms up, maybe just crossing over at the wrists. And we're going to turn over to one side and we're going to bend the knees as we spread the arms out, shining our light. Inhale, coming up, turning forward. Exhale as you twist and you bring the arms out. And again, notice how slowly I'm moving. Exhale, shining your light bright. And again, noticing how fast you're going. Maybe going even slower. Extending the exhale and the inhale. We'll just do one more round. Inhale, shining. Exhale, twisting, shining out to the world. Collecting that energy, coming up on the inhale. Exhale as you twist, spreading your light around the world. And then coming back to center, just floating the arms back down by your side. Maybe shrugging the shoulders out, rolling them back and forward. So now we're going to move on to lava. So we're going to do a rolling movement. We're going to really bend our knees. So let me just see if you can see my feet a little if I angle it like this. Great. So we're going to bend down. So actually I need to talk a bit about lava before we go on, because I haven't watched lava in so long until this week. So we're going to start at the sort of the furthest part away from a volcano, where the lava is just rolling from its source and it's lost its kind of power and explosion. And then as we work through the movements, we will become that dangerously hot lava. But first we're going to be that crawling lava, which is actually black, and you only see the cracks of the orange coming through. So we're just going to be crawling, rolling, sticky lava, almost solid, okay? And that's kind of how our bodies are if we haven't been doing yoga all day and we're just starting now. So you're going to be standing forward towards me, but I'm going to show you from the side. And you're going to inhale and you're going to exhale, and you're going to bend the knees generously as you just let the top of your body fall down. And then you roll up very slowly. And you can do it a bit fast just to get the sort of like movement, that sort of rolling movement, so it's not just up and down. So bringing your expression to it, feeling maybe a bit heavy. Just being that rolling, crawling, hot lava, but you're actually probably a little bit cooler than from the source. So you're inhaling as you roll up, exhale as you bend the knees generously and you come down. And because you're lava, you're sort of formless and you roll in any direction. So we're going to start changing this movement, and we're going to bring our shoulder and our arm over to the opposite leg as we fall down. Still bending the knees generously, and then pick ourselves up. And then rolling over to the other side. Let the head and the upper body become heavy when you're going down, and just curling it up. Right, so just one last round. So exhaling when you come down, inhaling to come up. This is the last side now. Well, it is for me, you might have already finished. Then just coming back up. So now we're moving closer and closer to the source, and hopefully you're feeling a lot hotter with all those rolls. We did many repetitions just now. So if you're thinking, cool, that was a lot, it was meant to be, because we're getting hotter and hotter as we get closer to the volcano. So having your feet wider than hip width apart, we're going to now become that sort of hypnotic, magnetic lava, which is hotter, and it's moving more like a stream. Okay, so we're going to start working into our hips, and we're just going to make circles initially. And yeah, you know, you're probably thinking, oh, this is a bit of a sexy move. Yeah, I guess, because if you're hypnotic and you're magnetic, you're very attractive, very sort of enticing. So yeah, feel yourself in this moment. And we're going to change direction. And the movements don't have to be huge. They can be really slower and small. And actually that's probably a little bit more magnetic, okay? And then we're going to go into, and do you know what? Let's shake the legs out, because that's quite a lot on the legs. So coming back down to your squat, we're now going to make a figure of 8. So this is, you know, we're getting even closer to the sort of the head of the volcano now. So you're bending the knees, you're really making that figure of 8. You are becoming dangerously hot and explosive. So you know what's coming next. Spontaneity. So yeah, just feeling that fearlessness as you're making that figure of 8 in the hips. And now we're going to reverse that that figure of 8, which is really difficult for me. So I literally can't, my hips don't work that way. So that's, yeah, so just struggle with it. Maybe you won't look so hypnotic this time, but yeah, just give it a go. I can't even remember which way I did before because they're both going all wrong now. So yeah, just doing a final few rolls. You're getting really hot now. Great. And then stepping the feet inwards, coming to your normal standing position for a moment. Taking a moment just to rest. Maybe closing the eyes, coming back to resetting your standing position. Checking your posture. Maybe closing the eyes and just noticing what's happened. Breath maybe faster and shorter now. The heartbeat a little bit quicker. Right. So now we're going to come into the explosive lava. So the lava which comes out of the volcano when it's erupting. So I want you to give it everything because, yeah, hot explosive lava is everything. It doesn't make any compromises. So you're coming back to your squat again. So yeah, a bit in the hips and the legs today. And you're gonna, I'll just demonstrate what we're gonna do. I just need to mentally prepare, and you should as well. So you're gonna inhale as you bring the arms up, and then you're gonna exhale and you're gonna say, ha, okay? So it's gonna be something like this. Ha! Mean it, okay? And obviously don't talk, you won't be talking, but once you've done it, hold it for a moment. So it'll be like, so join me, lifting the arms up. Ha! And then slowly come back up. We're going to do it 3 times. Inhale, give it everything. Ha! Last one. Ha! Okay, so how was that, guys? Hope you liked that. So now we're slowing down the practice. And we're going to come back to the rocking motion we did at the beginning of practice, but we're going to imagine we're this abundant amoeba-like coral. I can see hearts, so hoping everyone's cool. Actually, we've got time because we're going to go into relaxation soon. So I'm just going to turn on the comments and just, you know, if you want to give me a fierce emoji, please do. And then we'll go into coral, which is under the sea. So we're going to start cooling ourselves down now, which will be awesome. So just popped on the comments, any emojis. I'm seeing loads of hearts. Okay, that's cool. Okay. I'm not seeing much come up, so I'm going to switch them off again. Oh, I've got, okay, eyes. Love that. Cindy said love that. Amazing. Okay, let's continue. Natasha's got the fire, yes! I love being lava, I know. I think we need to do a whole practice just being lava. Amazing, right. I'm going to switch the comments off now, so we will continue. So now you're probably quite hot. I'm feeling hot, and it's quite hot in the UK. So you're just going to pretend like you've just dived into the sea. And the sea is really cooling and just really gorgeously fresh. And you're going to become a little coral, like the type of coral, or I think it's an enema, I was saying it wrong, an enema which the clownfish sort of like live in, and they're all like very sort of flowy. So you're going to become that. You're not really going to do anything with your body now, so you can rest and just become floppy. And you're going to inhale as you rock forward, exhale as you rock back. Exactly the same at the beginning of practice, but this time, to help you cool down, you're going to roll your tongue if you can. So you're going to do this on the inhale, and then exhale, you're just going to breathe out normally. Yeah, so inhale, exhale back, okay? And you're going to feel a bit cooler in a few minutes, and then we'll get to relaxation. So I'll come a bit closer. So inhale. And if you can't roll your tongue, what you can do is just stick the tongue out like a dog. They pant to cool down. That's basically what we're doing now. So you can be like, wait, that's exhale. It won't work. So you'll have to inhale normally forward and then exhale and go. And we'll just do that one more time. Hopefully you're feeling a nice sort of tingling sensation as you're feeling that cool air coming through the mouth, and then your body's just sort of like perspiring and you're getting that nice evaporation of the heat away. So now we're going to go into a nice relaxation where we're going to breathe in beautiful orange colour. So you can come into Shavasana lying down. My time is saying 20 minutes, so this is a good 10-minute relaxation. So I hope that sounds good. So you can lie down, you can sit on a chair with a back, and then you can just rest the weight of your body on the chair. I'm going to be down here, just on the floor. I hope you'll be able to see me. I'll move this forward a bit. And I'm going to be in cross-legged. So you've got options, okay? So come into your comfortable seat. So if you're seated, make sure that your spine is nice and long. If you're lying down, relaxing the body, having the feet a little bit apart and the arms away from the body. And then we're going to close the eyes. And first we're just going to sense and notice what's around us in terms of sound. So just noticing sounds beyond the room, outside the room. Noises within the room. And then noises actually within your body that you might be able to hear, especially your breath. And then with each inhale, you're just going to feel energy and light in your body. And with each exhale, you can allow each part of the body to soften and relax. So telling your feet and your legs to relax, your torso to relax, hands and arms relaxing, shoulders relaxing, and your head relaxing. And then you're going to bring your awareness to your breath without changing anything about it. Not trying to control the breath, just letting it breathe naturally at its own unique rhythm. And if any thoughts of the mind starts to become busy, just acknowledge it. Don't treat it as other, don't judge it at all. Just let it float past in its own time. And try and guide your mind back to focusing on your breath. And then now you're going to bring your awareness to your abdomen. And you're going to imagine a lovely little orange light just behind your belly button. And start to notice how this light is shining. Maybe it's moving or pulsating. This lovely orange light. Just allowing this orange light to fill your abdomen space. then bringing your awareness back to your breath, your inhale and exhale. And this time imagining you're drinking in, you're breathing in this lovely orange light in through your nose and into your lungs and down into your belly. Breathing in this lovely orange light into the belly. And then allowing that orange light in your belly to spread throughout your body, throughout every single cell. Each time you breathe in, allowing that orange light to fill you. Each exhale, allow all tension to release, allow the body to become really soft and heavy. Each in-breath, more orange light fills your stomach and spreads further to each part of your body. And each time you breathe in this orange light, you feel joy, fulfillment, happiness, creativity. And each exhale you feel soft and light and relaxed. Now you're going to start to bring your awareness back to your body, noticing its colour. Maybe it's glowing orange now. Noticing how you're feeling now. Noticing if the breath has changed, or the weight of your body and how you feel in your body has changed too. And then very slowly you're going to bring sense to your body and prepare it to move. So maybe the first place you want to move is your hands, maybe your toes, maybe your head and neck. Just start to bring awareness to these areas and starting to find gentle, smooth movements. And then you're going to bring your awareness to the sounds that you're currently making in your body. The sounds of the breath. And shifting to the sounds in the room you're in. And then the sounds beyond the room. And then gently starting to open the eyes. Coming back to your surroundings. Maybe taking a little look. And just feeling that sense of joy. That sense of happiness. The sense of relaxation, and then finally gratitude for just spending time moving in your body, experiencing these gorgeous orange creations, and then having the time and space to, and probably the privacy to practice uninterrupted, which are sacred things. So thank you so much.